Hello, my friends. Tara is tired. To be honest, I am a bit as well. I've been working on installing the hardware for my stream upgrade, and I've had some good progress, and I've had some big challenges. And I'm not sure whether we're live or not. I don't understand the question showtime. Does that mean we are live? Or does that mean we are not live? What does showtime mean? Nothing yet will refresh. I have been live for 1 moment, 1 minute even. I am wondering why it is that I'm not live if I am being told by my stream manager that I am live. Ah, okay, we are live. Excellent. I am. Tara is tired. I'm a bit
Should
tired
I go to
myself.
bed?
I've been working on my stream upgrade, and parts went well and parts did not go well. The first night Tara came and slept in that bed, I thought, oh, well, eventually she'll actually sleep in the bed. She just hasn't, really made herself at home yet. But no, she just sleeps in her clothes on top of the bed still. That's just how Tara do, I guess. So here's something I'm really excited about. We are going to be able to make some of these recipes that we've never made before because we didn't have the ingredients for them. Like, I now have some corn growing in the, well, we've made corn before. Let's see. Let's find a recipe that actually fits this category. All right, this requires some spring vegetables, some green beans. We didn't know this recipe when it was springtime, and so we haven't ever been able to make this recipe. But now we have a greenhouse, so eventually we'll be able to get our little stars next to all of the recipes. So I see Constellazio has confirmed that he can see the game, but I do not know if I am audible. Yes, softly. Interesting. The audio is routing through my earbud, and it's my good earbuds. So I don't know why it should be particularly soft. Unless my earbuds are just having a problem. They are definitely beyond the end of their expected lifespan. But I have used Stream Budget for other things, and it's not even on the list. Not at all. I mean, it's going to have to be on the list eventually, but it is not currently on the list. I will try to speak up, but I am still having a sore throat. I do have a cup of cozy tea, so at least there's that.
Oh, I think I see something.
Chakalaka, a spicy relish made with vegetables And chili with two L's. I think chili with two L's must be British. What do you think? We have done so well with the slop chips because they're so easy to come by that I haven't really made a point to get to know what other things Damon loves.
It's empty.
Oh, I don't have any more crystal ball potion. That's okay. 7:20 a.m. Just checking to see if anything's done in there. It's not. We could ask for some watering help. Are you the watering planty plant robot? You are. Let's go ahead.
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
Thanks, Planty. Let's check on the greenhouse. It's so beautiful. We do not have any green beans growing. Let's make sure to do that soon. Anything ready here? Yes. Mulberries. Excellent. Okay. Let's try to get some more maple syrup. And we'll have a look at our chickens. They probably need some treats and some pettins. Good thing we got some more mulberries. Egbert will be happy. Thanks for those well wishes, Consolatio. I definitely am feeling way better than I was a week ago. But I'm just not all the way back to 100% yet. The monitor mount is what I was working on yesterday. Cabbage, we don't have any. Oh, gracious. Poor Nugget. We can at least give you some pats on the head, some scritches. So I got the monitor mount installed. And then, oh, lemons. We're out of lemons. And then I got one monitor installed on the monitor mount. But when I went to install the second one, step one, yes, we're making a grocery list. Cabbage, lemons, scritches. Oh, we don't get scritches at the grocery store. The first step is to remove the base, the foot, the pedestal from the monitor. And that went just fine with the first monitor that I attempted to install, but it did not go so well with the second one. The second one was mounted with 3 screws, and those screws were not a Phillips or a flathead type screwdriver required, but they were a screw that required a hex socket. So it was a shape that had 6 sides, but the thing that I needed to be, the tool that I needed to be hollow and 6-sided and the right size. So that's a very specific tool right there. Well, it gets worse. I managed to get 2 of the 3 screws off with needle nose pliers and help. Good pun, Consuazio. But the third one, the last one, it was only accessible inside a very long and narrow tunnel of plastic. You had to go basically through the pedestal mount from the back to get to that screw. I don't think I said that, sweetie. Um, we weren't talking about fingernail polish anyway. But welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you doing? We're trying oranges out on the animals that like a mysterious fruit. Oh, a win! Delicious. You've discovered one of Olive's favorite foods. Hooray! Olive gets scritches. Um, so I need a hex tool that is very, very, very long and skinny. And my dad went to the hardware store, or one of the hardware stores in the area, but didn't find the tool that we were looking for. I tried calling customer service for the monitor, but of course it's the weekend, they were not open. Um, so I have two of the screws, so I could go to one of the other stores and ask them if they have the right tool
As
for
Thoreau
it.
said, live in each season as it passes.
Yes, sweetie, that is true. Sweetie just finished a manicure and now I'm finally installing my mounted ring light. Wonderful.
But what if the season is, really cold?
Enjoy it. There's no bad weather, only bad clothing. How about some warm banana bread? It's warm from being in my pocket.
Hey, this smells great. Thanks.
This is getting worse and worse. I'm so sorry I started that. All right, let's go see our friend Shelby. If he's home, he is home. That's wonderful. Hello, Shelby. Yes, the tool that I need, sweetie, is hollow and six-sided and long and skinny. But I don't have the right tool yet.
Hey, Shelby. I just helped Natalia make a big kettle. Cameron's gonna be offering free soup at the Consciousness Center.
Huh. I never trusted that Cameron. What kind of soup?
Pumpkin soup. Don't tell Claire. Wasn't my choice. I'm innocent. I'm only a bystander. Actually, that's not true. I did help.
Ah, my favorite. I might save some for breakfast with my tea.
Or not. A conch shell, hooray! It's true. We're allowed. We are allowed. Yes, I'm surprised at how much pro-pumpkin nonsense you get away with in her chat. My goodness. She hasn't banned you yet. Tarpov, welcome in. Tarpov had a very nice homemade parsnip carrot ginger soup recently. Shelby would probably love that. I also would, but as much as I actually do like parsnips, I find them difficult to digest. Well,
I feel
carrots
real
as
bad for
well.
Juliet.
Just
First her
parsnips even
daddy
more.
passed, and then this? We can't let malcontents keep us in the valley of disillusionment. But what are we supposed to do with malcontents' kids?
I thought you realized that she wasn't a malcontent?
We can't just abandon them.
Oh, I see, sweetie. Okay. That's how you get away with stuff. Okay. I see how it goes.
Been busy in the kitchen. Now I'll take that off your hands.
We can't get any more help from him yet. That means there is more story to go. Even though it's already winter.
I overheard Mommy and Daddy talking about Thomas the other day. Daddy says Thomas is still sweet on Mommy, whatever that means. I don't think Thomas is sweet about anything.
I think Daddy may not have been up to date about who Thomas is sweet on. Oh, ginger
Yum.
sounds amazing.
Sometimes my mom says I'm a pastatarian, but can you blame me? Bolognese is delicious.
You know what I do? I go find some lemons and make ginger lemon tea. That sounds just up
It's a
my
shame
alley
you're
right
gonna
now.
miss out on all the tastiness Miss Moretti usually brings to the winter feast. She usually makes this dope veggie lasagna, but not this year, I guess.
I guess not. Wait, do I have? I bet I have something. Cheese pizza, orange juice, pancakes.
But this is just like my mom used to make. Violet told you, huh? Gotta say, that was nice of her. And you.
Sebastian's a good kid.
It's gonna be winter feast soon. I can't wait. We always decorate sugar cookies, and this year I'm in charge of the cookie dough. Last year Finn was in charge, and he put triple the sugar.
I wonder how that came out. They might have had some structural issues. Yeah, I'm still having a bit of a sore throat.
Ooh, a snack. Let's see if it fits in my pocket.
I do have some delicious tea, though.
Sometimes my hands feel like they're sparking with static electricity. I guess it's just because everyone's got their heat on blast since it's so cold out.
That might be a reason why. Maybe. Banana smoothie. Anything to put a smile on
Yum.
this kid's face.
I'm not even hungry, but I'll totally make room for this.
She's talking, but she's not fully out of her funk.
I offered to make something in my air fryer for the winter feast this year. But Otto said it was better to let Bruno make smoked fish. Again. Tara, do you think it's possible that Otto doesn't like my cooking?
Oh no. He loves you.
Does it matter? He clearly adores you.
Chris, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Oh my. Quiche's so rich, but if you insist, who am I to say no? I do love it.
Claire has hangups with pumpkin, and yesterday I found out that another streamer's kryptonite is chicken. How interesting. Do I have any foods that are my kryptonite? Well, not in terms of I just dislike this so very much. I have a lot of things that I'm kind of allergic to, but I guess I'd say like liverwurst and Braunschweiger. I have a thorough dislike of.
Sebastian and I video chatted with Dad yesterday. It's in the 70s where he is. I'm so jealous.
Oh my goodness, that sounds awesome. All right, the tortilla.
Miss me with your quinoa bowls or whatever. Tortilla española is the perfect breakfast food.
And lunch food, and dinner food, and midnight snack food. Let me tell ya, it's just delicious. All right, we can sell this. 3 new designs available. Now I've learned the hard way. I have to go and buy them immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200, or I will lose the chance to buy them. Well, I shouldn't say don't pass go, don't collect $200. What the don't is don't sell her another outfit, because then the ones that the patterns she has to sell you will have disappeared.
I heard you're the one who helped Messenger Cameron set up his soup kettle.
I sure did. And you're welcome.
Yes, there's nothing like the odor of hot clam chowder wafting through your window at 9 in the morning. It's excellent.
I just don't know if I have any supremely strong dislikes that are like really, really hot takes. It's, I don't know. I don't have any problem with people liking Braunschweiger. Where did she go? I missed my chance to talk to Natalia. Well, I'm assuming it's New England clam chowder.
Did you get your secret gifty assignment yet? Mine's Amira.
No one really keeps these a secret, do they?
Nope. Anyway, what on earth do I get her? She's so regal and elegant, and that's not really my area of specialty. Maybe Francis will trade me.
I don't think you're allowed to trade that, are you? That seems like cheating to me. But we can look in our kitchen to see if the recipe for clam chowder includes tomatoes or not. I think it doesn't. Mira doesn't seem regal to you? I can see how she would seem regal to
You look like
some.
someone died, Francis.
Oh dear.
Just my happiness. I hate the cold, and I hate snow.
Even when it's fresh?
Especially when it's fresh. It melts in my hair and ruins my styling cream. I look like an elderly Shih Tzu.
Bah humbug to you too.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. How about a warm bowl of arroz con gandules?
Oh, wow, this looks just like the one my abuela used to make.
Oh, really?
Well, no, but it does look delicious anyway. Thanks.
That was funny. Maybe we will run into Natalia later if we go to the mines. Let's check on our workshop. Yes, oh my goodness. Let's make some apple cider. Let's see. Do we have the right ingredients for any of these? Not yet. Let's go ahead and make some more of these that we haven't made before. Green letter, why not? Ha! That's some creativity, Tarpaw. Let's go visit our friends in Ravenwood Mills. Oh, I see Natalia. We can say hi to her later. Well, alright. I suppose we can accept that. I have regrets already. Wait. Hi, Lena.
Going to the spa isn't really my thing. Who has that kind of free time? People without kids, maybe. But the onsen on a cold day? It's a perfect little escape.
Me, it's who has that kind of disposable income. Snickerdoodles!
Oh, there is nothing better than a soft snickerdoodle straight out of the oven. Thanks.
Oh dear. I have a problem I need to sort out quickly. Guys, I need to take a quick AFK and I will be back and I'll try and explain myself when I get back. Oh no, I have a mess I have to sort out and clean up, and I was trying to sort it out and clean it up and I got sticky. I will be back just as soon as I possibly can. Matter of fact, I do not have the fingers free to even interact with the stream or take my earbud out of my ear, so for better or for worse, you're coming with me while I go get paper towels. Oh, what a mess. This is curious. So I'll try and explain while I clean up. I got some gum the other day, and I confess to occasionally saving a piece of gum for later if it's not all used up. That might be the hot take that gets me canceled. Well, I set it down and it was too near my mug warmer, and it got very warm and very sticky, and when I tried to clean it up, it went in strings all over the place and got extreme stickiness everywhere. And I'm hoping that I'm not ruining my hot plate mug warmer thing here. This is both hilarious and terrible. Yeah, fascinating. I'm discovering some properties that this gum has at a high temperature that I have never seen. It's a very unique type of stickiness. I think I've got it all now. Well, that's, everything smells minty and delicious. Wow. Okay. So, are we still here? Did I lose you? I hope I didn't lose anybody. Luckily, my iPad almost closed on itself, but happily my charging cord got in the way of it closing. Oh boy, that sounds messy. At least chocolate wasn't involved. Yeah, that it definitely could have been worse. It seemed like a disaster, but even though it was super sticky, it did kind of clean up reasonably well from most surfaces. I may have some more surprises later on where I find, oh, that didn't clean up from that surface nearly as well as I thought it did. But yeah, I've gotten the majority of it. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't accidentally close stream out while I was trying to clean up. Thank you all for your patience. I will try putting my mug back on the mug warmer again. All right. Meanwhile, let's see. Back at the ranch, or back at Ravenwood Mills.
Lately, I have had the urge to do very wicked pranks, but I have to remind myself it's the wellspring becoming unbalanced.
Is that what's giving you the urge to do very wicked pranks? No. I wonder what other things the unbalancing of the wellspring does. I need to not make assumptions about our Fae friends. The wellspring may affect them differently.
I overheard Wesley and Zephyr discussing their siblings and how they miss them. Do I have any siblings? And if I did, would I miss them?
I'm still finding bits of gum. Oh dear. Okay, let's try that again. Do we have anything that Perry likes? We do. Oh, we do. It's a good question, Tarpoff. I'm really not sure.
What lovely smells. You have been practicing with reagents in the kitchen as well as the sanctum, I see.
Is it possibly because she's too old to remember whether or not she has siblings? Does it have to do with some cultural aspect of being Fae? I really don't know. What shall we sell to Perry? Some of the levitation potion. I think we're making good money doing that. It's not fish fingers, mind you. But it's something.
Juliet's been asking me for fantasy series recommendations lately. I think she feels like she can trust me, since I wasn't at town hall.
She has good taste, then.
Maybe she hatched from an egg that was planted in another's nest, like cuckoos do. They do say that about the Fae. Of course, that's just anti-autistic propaganda, but it's a story that's been told. Changelings and whatnot.
I never get tired of salmon. Roasted, smoked, made into broth, mixed with juniper berries. You can't go wrong.
I was going by the fact that she had wings, yes. All right, where do we stand here with
I wonder
Zephyr?
who would want to break into your coven circle like that.
Well, we do know who wanted to break into the Coven Circle. We know her name is Raven, but we don't know much about her.
I tell ya, if someone trespassed here, Perry would be real sore about it. That's why she got her feathers ruffled when you just showed up last summer.
Yeah, we weren't exactly doing that on purpose now, were we? No, we need to get into the kitchen and make some candy. All right, we are trying to make enchanted silver wire, but we don't have access to wool weave yet. So we can't make enchanted silver wire. It's very sad. We can, however, make a couple of powered sapphires. That's a good thing. And we buy things from her? No, we cannot. All right.
Can't wait to get those gem finders up and running.
Boy, me neither, Zephyr.
Just need you to bring me some silver for the enchanted wire.
Not just any silver, though. All right, well, let's go say hi to Natalia and to Cleopatra. It's gonna be a little before we get that sorted out for Zephyr and for ourselves.
You still liked that, didn't you, Kitty?
I have to say, this mint gum being everywhere, it smells really good.
Thanks again for helping with the soup kettle. I've been telling Messenger Cameron we ought to have some borscht next.
Isn't borscht served cold?
No, you can serve it hot or cold. The nice part is, it tastes good either way, so we don't have to worry about keeping the fire lit under the pot.
Yeah, other than bacteria, oh my gosh, let's just scroll right on past that. Here, this will help with the bacteria.
I know it's cliche, but this Russian lady sure loves a drop of fine vodka.
It's entirely possible that you may know some of the stories that he wrote without knowing that he wrote them. Thumbelina, The Little Mermaid, yes, The Ugly Duckling. A lot of them kind of went into common parlance. You have heard of most, wow. Amazing. That's really cool. Oh, why that tickles me so much. Just goes to show the power of storytelling. I guess our parents don't tell us who wrote the stories that they tell us when they tuck us in at night. Or not all the time, anyway. So we have a mining robot, but it stays in the lower levels. I'm not sure exactly which levels. It might be 1 through 5, 1 through 6. It might even be 5 through 10 for all I know, but somewhere in the lower levels of the mine. And this machinery here, we will eventually get up and running with help from Zephyr. Won't be for a little while yet. And we will be able to detect where gemstones are in that level of the mine for each level of the mine that we repair the equipment for. But that's not going to be anytime super soon. Let's look at this to-do list here. We need to use the Summon Storm incantation on the beach to wash up a pearl. We could do that anytime. If we have a Summon Storm incantation, that may be another one where we're missing an ingredient that we don't even have access for yet. We can check that out later when she goes back home again. I've been sipping on the tea. I feel like we've probably done enough, and let's go up to the mountain for fun. Actually, why don't we just fly on up there? Nobody will notice. Uh-oh. Gotta get my earbud. Guys. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Yep, but I think we're okay now. Should be okay now? Welcome back. Yes! Hooray, hooray, hooray! All right. Excellent. We are going to have some blackberries soon. We could go for a dip. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I get warnings at 20% for my other
How
devices.
long should I soak for?
But not for my earbuds. Lovely. I'm so refreshed. Okay, let's stop at home. Wait, let's talk to FishyBot. Oh, thank you. Wait, did you go hunting for crickets? Oh, hello, Diva. Diva is the... Shh, don't tell her. Diva is the person that I Secret Santa for. But I don't know what to get her.
Living near an onsen in wintertime is an unexpected delight. I feel like I'm on holiday in Iceland.
Indeed. All right. I think we could make one of these. And some of that. Alrighty. I think Eva would appreciate a weather vane made from a broomstick. She might find it a bit of an odd choice, though. She might.
It's empty. I'll need to brew some crystal ball potion in the cauldron.
Indeed. All right, let's see here. A storm's spell. We need crocuses. How are our crocuses coming along? None of them are ready yet, but we could hurry them up a little bit. All right. They'll be ready tomorrow. Red wine. We have a friend who likes red wine. We can always make a little bit more of that if we have grapes. The purple silk thread is ready. Love that. What else? Let's make some orange leather. some more. Why? Why not? Okay. That should do. Let's go ahead to the meeting. We'll be a little bit early, I think. Indeed, quite early. Can I go ahead and do my plant watering in the gloaming? Oh, hello.
The Farseer's advice may seem unclear, but if you really listen, everything he says makes sense in the end.
Try to not blow off any arms or legs while trying out new spells. It's harder to stay a secret society that way.
Right.
Mind that no one finds your sanctum. It'll be hard to explain that before Otto and his neighborhood watch.
Indeed. Where's Violet? There's Violet. Hello, Violet.
I got a letter from an institute focused on herb lore. They want to recruit me. I love potions, but I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
I can't believe magic schools are actually a thing.
Girl, they've been around for ages. They're also crazy expensive, so it's like, probably not a real option.
Here's Lena.
Witchcraft can make any task easier. It can make the lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it, but don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance.
Okay. Hey, Violet. Fancy wandering into the gloaming with me? Let's go water some plants. There's no watering plants by robot here. So the storm incantation requires a plant that we haven't got yet, but we are growing. The No Stone Unturned mission requires a plant that we haven't got yet, and I think we need story progression to be able to get it. The Winter Feast is coming up in 6 more days, and we agreed to make salmon, and we already have made salmon. We've built our greenhouse, but we need to get some more marigolds for Parker. And the give a gift. Should we get a hint? I think it's a wintertime thing. I don't know when it is that we're supposed to give our gifts. Usually we get some hints from our surroundings, but I haven't got one yet. So I wonder if I'm being impatient and I shouldn't click on the hint button yet. Constellazia, would you put up a poll as to whether or not we should get a hint about what gift we should give to Giva? I really don't understand the mechanic of how all of that works. I doubt anything more is ready here. Sweetie votes for a hint. Oh, hello, Natalia. I would like to find some of my bots and talk to them. Oh, hello. Like you, for example. No wool. No wool. Poll is up. All right. Let me know what you think, guys. Should I ask for a hint, or should I keep trying to figure it out all by myself? Let's see. Make some compost. All right. That announcement, Constellatio, makes me think we might be having a little ad break soon. Today was not a day where we could buy any groceries. So, do we need to kind of give a little love to our lemon tree? I think we should. We'll get some lemons sometime tomorrow. And I think these plants probably could do with a little love as well. All right. Since we have so little space in the greenhouse, I think making the best use of it possible is going to be really important. A tie. Oh, guys. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Excellent. We will get bumper crops from all of our veggies and flowers in the garden. While the fruit trees can grow outside anytime, so that's fine. Oh, we're out of potatoes again. We're out of pearls. Make sure to keep up with our dyes that we need. That's fine. Okay, 8:30 p.m. Let's do one more stint in the mine. Well, you know what? I think instead, well, let's see. I'm also looking at stream time. Yeah, let's do one more stint in the mine. And I think that will allow me to take a break right about when Tara is going to go to bed, which I think works pretty well. Last week I only managed one in-game day. I would really like to do a second in-game day. My throat may or may not be up to it. So I guess we have a few minutes to decide. I'm kind of excited about the crops that we're going to be able to harvest on the morrow, which might allow us to do some story progression in a couple of different areas. But the question is about stamina, especially when it comes to my voice. Let me also put a quick look at one other thing. I've gotten to be such a multitasking streamer that I can look at who else is streaming while I'm mining? That's crazy. Not that I can do a really good job at either of those things, but I can kind of sort of both of them. Stream building stream tomorrow? No, not necessarily. I might. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I might try to do a Let's Sing Gently game because honestly, when the voice has been out of use for a long time, that's as much of a problem as being sick is. So, how much of my hoarseness is I've been sick and how much of it is I'm out of practice? You know? Don't know. So I'll play that by ear in terms of whether or not we do music tomorrow. I don't see anybody that's like a must raid now target. So I think I might try one more in-game day. Because I know that I will have some more raid targets after that. We might do some stream building. It's possible. I don't have anything specifically in mind for that at the moment. We could do a little bit of gaming. We could do just a very gentle music stream, like lullaby style music stream or something like that. Could be good for the Euro folks amongst us. We'll know tomorrow. Yeah. Just see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get my second monitor installed tomorrow, but it's all about getting the second monitor's pedestal uninstalled because they're literally, it's not possible for me to mount the monitor on the VESA system if the pedestal is still there. It's just literally in the way. It's blocking the VESA mount. So I have to be able to get the pedestal out of the way before I can mount it on the new monitor mount. So that's a goal for me tomorrow before stream. I'm not going to attempt to install the mic boom because that would make me too nervous to be trying to do that right before a stream where I know I need to have a mic, because I have to destroy my current mic mount in order, because the new mic mount has to go exactly where the current mic mount is, and it's mounted in a different way, and the current mic mount is blocking it from being installed. So yeah, there's that. Also, I ran into some more problems the second time I went to the hardware store to get hardware for mounting the mic boom. The first time I got something to mount it with, and the result was too loose, too sloppy. And then the second time, the result was too tight, and it will be too hard to turn the mic back and forth from the desk location to the piano location. So maybe it's third time's the charm. I don't know. Over the past few days, we've been to all 3 different brand hardware stores in the region trying to get this done. And that's certainly not my preference because we have a hardware store here who I do not like to give my business to. But I think that actually is going to wind up being an item that needs to be returned anyway, so that's fine. All right, Tara is going home. and getting ready for bed, and we will pause and I will take a break and come back. It's late, so I'm going to take a short little walk around. This is a great time to refill your beverage, stretch, stand on your legs, move your body around, all that good stuff. I will see you on the other side of the break, and I will put my AirPod in my right ear when that time comes. Arbaco. Tiam longe mi konas Alenan 31 monatoj. Estas longa tempo. Koran dankon pro via tiom de longa subteno. Thank you so much for supporting the stream for 31 months. It's a pleasure to know you. Arbaro, saluton. How was your stream earlier today? I popped my head in, but I couldn't hear you. But I hung around and just watched a little bit of Tetris. So if you guys like Tetris, Arbaro is the one. You were muted. Arbaro is the one to follow. He streams Tetris and sometimes some other retro games. And he also is a Tetris restreamer, which means he is a commentator and moderator of competitions, which is very cool to watch. Some high-level gameplay and also mid-level gameplay. So competitions occur at many, many levels, which I find awesome. Tara's going to bed.
Is it time for bed?
It is time for bed, Tara. And we're going to play one more in-game day. I was playing a match, went pretty well, tied more or less. Wonderful. Congratulations to you. I have been doing so much kind of like moving things around for the sake of the building of stuff for my stream that I don't actually know where my what's the word, pointer doohickey device thingy for my tablet is, so oh well. Streaming without it. We need some of these. We need some of these. Making lots of magic.
Oh, I think I see something.
Ooh. So, Finn likes spaghetti bolognese, strawberry milkshakes, and strawberry shortcakes. Whereas his sister likes chocolate cupcakes, chocolate milkshakes, and fish fingers. Let's see. We need to get some flowers. Let's go ahead and plant some more of those. And we've got some limes to harvest. I love how the twins' tastes are similar but different. They both like milkshakes, but not the same flavor. They both like cake or cupcakes, but they both like cake, but not in the same form factor or the same flavor. And they each have their own favorite dinner. Let's see, maybe some tea? Okay, now let's check on things in here. Oh, excellent. Marigold's ready to harvest. All right, there's going to be two potential story progression things we could do. I wanted to plant some green beans. And I want those green beans to make me many, many green beans. No, wait, I can't use that. I've already promised it to someone. Okay. Should we also hurry things along? I mean, eventually, when we have enough capacity to do that? Well, let's see. Do we have... Yes, summon small things incantation.
Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag.
I suppose once one is not an only child, one doesn't get one's favorite things all the time anymore. I mean, even when you are an only child, you don't always get your favorites because there's usually at least one or two other people in the household. Okay, we need to make another spile or two. Oh, hello. Woody, you are the bot I didn't get to see yesterday. Oh my gosh, 707. That's a lot. Cleopatra, how are you doing this morning? I suddenly have a very itchy nose.
Kitty, kitty.
I hope I won't sneeze. Please no sneeze. We get a cricket and a bone, and Cleopatra gets some salmon. Cleopatra likes salmon. Wesley likes salmon.
You still liked that, didn't you, Kitty?
Yes, she did. Red leather, yellow leather. Orange leather, green leather. Wow. We need some more ingredients. Let's see. We don't have cotton or wool or alpaca wool. We'll have to wait for some silk thread to be ready. It will be ready in 2 days. Okay. 8:40 a.m. Let's give the animals some treats. They sleep in on a winter morning. Something that grows in winter. What could it be? I'm starting to think I've already tried sweet potatoes. That was a mistake. Did I forget the maple tree? I did indeed forget the maple tree. I forgot to get the spile, didn't I? What would I do without you all? I didn't make a spile. Cabbage, we're out of it. Still. But maybe the grocery store will be open today. Maybe after the chimkins and other animals, since I'm over here. Chimkin the chimkin. Mi ĝojas viziti mian kormikinon baldaŭ. Mi ne vidis unu la alian persone ekde la loko. Estas longa tempo. Feliĉe mi havas la interreton. Sed interreto ne estas vidalvide. Ne estas la sama afero. Okay, some kind of fruit. I know I've tried grapes. I'm pretty sure I tried pomegranates. Let's try limes. It was not a lime. Problem is, once a week is not frequently enough for me to remember what I tried. I hear you. I'm coming. I know you're hungry. We're trying limes today. See how it goes. If they like fruit, maybe it's a lime. Maybe it's not. Okay, sweet potatoes. Oranges, that's what we discovered yesterday. No, that is not a harvestable plant in game. We should buy some apples at the grocery store and cabbages. Maybe lemons. I don't know anything about chickens eating that IRL. I'm not sure whether that is something that chickens eat IRL. They do eat a lot of different things. I see a mouse. Those are so darling. Okay, I think we're done here. Yes, so now we go back to get a spile. Hello? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and make 3 while we're at it. Let's see, where was that tree? Here it is. Excellent. Okay, it's already 10:30. Let's dash over. And you know what? I have not yet gotten in the habit of going for an evening walk on the beach on the days that I just skip that in the morning and go straight over to see Shelby. Oh, hello. What's the point of being magic if you don't use it for a pick-me-up after a late night? Good question.
I owe you a free drink next time you come in.
No,
Nataya's come
all
by the
right.
bar a few times since the trial. And it's not like I refuse to serve her or anything. But can I be honest with you? I want to kick her out every time she comes in.
Hey, Sophia's your friend. I get it.
I just know that would make things worse.
The question is, what would make things better? Woody overheard and got the maple
If
tree
I
for
were a
you.
poet,
Oh no!
I would write entire books of poetry about slop chips. Thank you, Tara.
Evidently, Woody works in mysterious ways. Ever since I started working with Woody, nothing seems chopped up. Trees get bigger. These fallen logs don't get chopped up. It's like it's magic or something.
Weather is more than a science to me. Everything is storms, wind, and sunny days in its own way.
None of Giva's favorites. We are not on track for giving Giva a wonderful
Kim came by to give me my
Secret
assignment for
Santa
the winter
present.
feast.
Oh, really? So what are you making?
Oh, I don't know. I just might cook up a surprise.
People are being even better at keeping winter feast secrets than they are Secret Santa secrets. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Pumpkin spice latte it is.
Ooh, I love this. Call me basic if you want. I'm not ashamed.
You like what you like, Cameron. It's okay. Tarpoff says, Otto's house is slowly falling to bits, maybe? Oh my!
It's so cold, I might have to trek out to the mountain pass and try that onsen Kim's always going on about.
You might like it, Shelby. Oh, don't tell me we don't have anything for Shelby. We do, we have bread pudding. All right, but I think it would have been better to give Shelby some stew today.
Ah, my favorite! I might save some for breakfast with my tea.
Yes, the entire cloche in the pocket on multiple occasions. It is hilarious. So this is what she has in her pocket right now. All of this. 4 of these. 7 of those. Yeah, 7 bowls of chicken soup. 14 chocolate milkshakes. You know, a couple bottles of wine. All these magic things. 1,893 pieces of building material, wood. 500 pieces of clay. 1,052 pieces of copper ore, 67 silver bars like you do, all these packets of seeds, seedlings, orange tree, lemon tree, lime tree, and pomegranate seedlings, more packets of seeds, 17 cups of sugar, I don't know, 11 oranges, no bulging anywhere, 10 boxes of seitan, 44 magical eggs, 2 non-magical eggs. I have no idea what the difference is between magical and non-magical eggs. A bottle of water? That looks like more than a gallon. Tell you what. All these fish. Silkworms. Just wriggling around. They're alive, the silkworms. 35 pine cones prickling away. 29 bones. A silver bracelet. What? A silver bracelet given to Tara by her parents on her 18th birthday. How is it I never noticed she had this before? Crazy. I made this. Made that. We haven't been making much jewelry, but I did make some things. I could sell them. Task items. Ariel's hair. Eddie's first letter. John's first letter. Oh, oh, wait. Closed it. Didn't mean to. Where were we? Billy's letter. John's second letter and Eddie's second letter. All these tools. Keys and a spirit lantern. Magic broomstick. She doesn't have girl pockets, thus requiring a purse. She just has infinite pockets of infinite holding. I like it. All right. Let's go on about our business.
Got something for you, Parker.
Oh, wow, thanks. These will really brighten up my living room. Maybe brighten up the mood in the house, too.
Oh, is something wrong?
You know, 'tis the season for the winter doldrums. It will pass. I always feel blue when winter comes. There's not much growing to keep me happy. But this winter, I'm bluer than usual.
I'm sorry to hear it, Parker. Do we have anything he loves other than coffee? Coffee isn't always the solution to everything.
been busy in the kitchen. Now, I'll take that off your hands.
What? We can expand our greenhouse. Sweetie's singing in the chat. I love it. Upgrade your greenhouse to grow a lot more out-of-season crops at a time. Yes! This is why we've been making so much glass. We didn't know why. We've already cleared the space. We've already gathered the materials. We've already got the funds.
I'll get right to
Bam!
work on your greenhouse. More space coming right up. Should only
Yes!
take a day or so.
Thank you, Parker. It is 2 days, I think. Hooray! I'm very happy about that. That's a lovely surprise.
What if we filled the onsen with noodles and made a million jillion plates of spaghetti bolognese? That would probably be enough to set a world record or something. And then we could eat it all to celebrate.
Creativity on point, Finn. Absolutely on point. Here you go. You'll have to make do with 1 serving for today.
Yum. Sometimes my mom says I'm a pastatarian, but can you blame me? Bolognese is delicious.
Pronunciation is a little all over the place, but
Juliet
it's okay.
invited me to come join her and her mom for the first night of Hanukkah. It was nice, if a little sad. I know she misses her dad.
That's really cool.
Pizza. Give it.
I just did give him a
Sorry,
plant
I
tarp.
turn into a troll when I'm hungry, and I'm always hungry.
I gave him some flowers that he
Tara, I
asked
had
for.
a dream. It was about Violet's mom. She was all glowy and weird looking.
It's probably nothing.
Don't lie to the kid.
But that's like the 4th time I had that dream.
Emmy knows stuff. She just doesn't know that she knows stuff.
Ooh, a snack. Let's see if it fits in my pocket.
She's got pockets of infinite
How's it
holding
going,
as well,
Juliet?
evidently.
Fine.
Looking forward to winter break?
Yeah, I guess.
How much is regular teenagerness, or how much is still...
Yum. I'm not even hungry, but I'll totally make room for this.
Juliet's been through too much.
Juliet's been falling behind in all her subjects. I want to cut her some slack, but will that help in the long run? After all, I went through plenty when I was her age, and my academic performance never suffered.
Don't compare, Vanessa. That's never helpful. Just put this in your mouth and stop talking about Juliet.
Keisha's so rich, but if you insist, who am I to say no? I do love it.
That was harsh. I didn't mean to be quite that harsh.
Sweet holy mother of... This saves me so much time. You're amazing, Tara. Hazel showed me where to find the best berries. I guess she showed you too. This is perfect for a mid-afternoon slump.
Kai's a lot wiser than I give him credit for. Or maybe he's just been talking to Shelby too much.
Yeah. Tarpov says, I ate an out-of-date quiche once and I was fine. You'll be fine with this. Communication is key. If there's a way to help, help. If boundaries need to be upheld, then so be it. But don't assume. Yeah, the comparison just drove me nuts. I got snippy with her because she was being comparative, and that's not at all positive or helpful at all. All right. I think there's nothing more we can do here. Yeah, we can't sell the clothes off our back. We're just not ready to do more business with her today.
Someone pelted me with a snowball earlier. Didn't see who it was, though. But one day I'll catch them.
One day, Otto, one day. I bet it was one of the twins, but I'm not gonna rat them out.
Hey, heard you helped out with the new charity initiative at the Consciousness Center. Thanks for supporting the League, Tara.
It wasn't really to support the League, it was to support the community.
Well, I wasn't really supporting the League. I was just helping out our neighbors.
Well, that's the same thing. I was thinking of cooking up a batch of cockaliki soup as my contribution.
Cockaliki soup is delicious. Unfortunately, onions are on the unfriendlies list for me. Wish they weren't. Yep, that is absolutely the case, sweetie. Who is in the background picture?
Your jewelry is all so beautiful, Francis.
Is it Francis? I think it might be his siblings. No, this is not the pointy-eared guy.
Thanks. I wish I could work on more complex pieces, but I don't have the materials.
Well, what would you need for that?
Oh, better quality metals, finer jewels, but it's hard to source things.
Well, maybe we could do something to help. We'll go back and look at the photo. I think it might be him and his siblings. Let's see. No reason why we shouldn't sell some stuff, is there? He's really struggling to find some stuff. All right. In the photo. I think it's supposed to be him and his two brothers. I cannot zoom in. You all might be able to zoom in better than I can. But no, not Wesley. Also, this is not Wesley, this is Francis. And Francis and Angus are married. They got married recently. Did I look here? I did. What is this? A fix from fatty acids. My patient needs more fatty acids for a smooth recovery. Can anyone bring me animal fats? Yeah.
I just go from work to the Consciousness Center or to Damon's bar. It's too cold to do much else.
Let's see. 2 more days for the silk thread, which we need to make more fabric. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think we're connected again. So, my poor earbuds are beyond the end of their expected lifespan. However, I'm just having to make them continue to work. There's a couple of problems they've been having. One of them is that they give me the sound that says that they are running out of juice when they actually have plenty of juice, maybe even like 80% or something like that. But they die and have to be put back in the case in order for me to turn them back on and for them to say, "Oh yeah, actually I'm fine, never mind. I just fainted for a second, don't mind me." And then the other thing that's been happening is sometimes when I put them on, they don't want to pair. Maybe even just one of them pairs. And that's a new problem that I wasn't having before. Add them to the Amazon wish list. I'll think about it. I bought a set that were knockoffs. They, in form factor, look very much like the ones that I've been using, but the first time I tried them on stream, it was a big old nope for everybody. Now I can notice that the audio quality isn't great, but I figured, well, maybe that's just something for me to deal with. And turns out that the microphone quality was also just totally unacceptable for stream. And especially when there's no camera, it makes a really big difference that we have reasonable quality audio. So I'm going to do my best. Well, the thing about Throne, Constellatio, now that you mention it, it has a way to have something be a joint thing, like people can all chip in a little bit together. So that could be a way to solve the problem. I'll think about doing that. I appreciate the suggestion. What you can do is put something that's a little more expensive on Throne, but make it to where people fundraise for it instead of buying it outright. That makes you feel better. I think that might be what I think of as people chipping in. Like, nobody pays the whole amount. Everybody that wants to pays a small amount.
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
Alrighty. Cleopatra, how are you doing? Still doing good? Keeping warm enough in your fur coat, sweetie? Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out here with us. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. I hope you have a lovely, restful night. Take good care, and I'll see you another day. Ooh, Perry needs lots of forget-me-nots for siren feed. Sirens can feed themselves, but, oh, no, Perry needs forget-me-nots for her own purposes, but someone repurposed her forget-me-not supply into siren feed. I see. We have no idea who that could have been, Ariel. So,
Ariel, are you able to stop yourself when you want to do some, inadvisable pranking?
I did not make it 5 centuries without learning to control myself. When it is winter in the mortal world, I cross over and put my ear against the ground, and I grow calm, listening to the many slow heartbeats of the creatures who hibernate.
that was beautiful. Soundworks, hello, welcome in. So nice to see you. How has your day been going? Y'all, Soundworks did the most awesome stream last night. It was the first day of carnival season, and Soundworks streamed a whole bunch of videos that like explained how carnival season works in New Orleans and how they celebrate it and what the traditions are. And it was so much fun. And I put all my beads on, and it was just a real party. So Soundworks has a bunch of new emotes for followers and stuff that have to do with Carnival and Mardi Gras. And so I think you guys are, yeah, what is Mardi Gras basically? So I said Carnival, but that's a little scrupupedentage. Oh, how do you say that in English? I'm being a little nitpicky, I guess, because most people just say Mardi Gras. Technically, that's one day at the end of Carnival, but Carnival season as a whole is often referred to as Mardi Gras, even though, yeah, technically speaking, Carnival is the whole and Mardi Gras is the part, but people extrapolate the word for the part to mean the whole, in common parlance, spoiler alert, Mardi Gras is not what most people seem to think. It actually is, at least in the daytime, my understanding, a family-friendly activity is what I got out of what I learned last night at your stream. I had so much fun. I haven't ever been. I mean, I've been to New Orleans, but I haven't been during carnival season. Also at nighttime, still family friendly. We'll see, and it's like family friendly according to whose judgment, right? Because there are things that are considered family appropriate fare in other countries that aren't in the United States.
I have been seeking this for quite some time. I am in your debt.
Which may have something to do with the fact that our country was founded by literal Puritans.
Violet has grown to look much like her mother. I hope that Gloria will see this resemblance one day.
You think we'll find Gloria?
I still feel echoes of Gloria's magic where it touched the wellspring. I am optimistic.
Just Bourbon Street. Interesting. I did not know that. I did enjoy going to Bourbon Street for delicious things to eat and drink. There was some conversation surrounding all that in another channel after my stream. Oh, I missed it.
What lovely smells.
Where did you all wind
You
up?
have been practicing with reagents in the kitchen as well as the sanctum, I see.
What is this about tiny children and tall ladders, Tarkov? Do you know something I don't know? Do I need to know this? Do I want to know this? I do not know if I want to know about this. I might or might not actually want to know about this. Why am I so short of mint? Let's see. Go ahead and buy that. And poppies will do. I can always buy some crystal ball potion and sell some levitation potion. It was in the video. People took ladders for the kids to sit on top of so they could see. I missed that part. I must have wandered away at that moment. Cool. That makes all the sense in the world. All right, let's go see Wesley. Here is our pointy-eared friend. How are you doing today, Wesley?
Cameron means well with the free soup. He means well with everything, but I just can't trust the Book of the Mind. On the other hand, free soup.
Free soup. Indeed, Wesley. You make a point. Free soup. It's quite the point. I mean, the Lutherans had me at coffee and cookies.
I never get tired of salmon. Roasted, smoked, made into broth, mixed with juniper berries. You can't go wrong.
Does sound delicious. I wonder whether Wesley will be coming to the winter feast. I have a feeling he told us and I forgot already. Hello.
Did you know that some scholars believe the pomegranate, not the apple, was the original forbidden fruit? I've never been able to resist them myself.
I was an adult before I ever had a pomegranate. I think. Or at least a much, much, much older teenager. Water! How are you doing, my friend?
It's
get
funny.
Some good vibes
when I
in
was
the
in
chat.
med school, my mother used to
water.
come fill up my entire cupboard with oatmeal raisin cookies. She knew I would turn to sugary snacks when pulling all-nighters, so she wanted to try to at least make them healthy.
Kiyobi Sento Swing Kara.
What you working on, Zephyr? I'm trying to make a whirly gig that'll shovel snow.
Ramon, salut!
But it kinda explodes the snow instead.
Oh dear. I wouldn't mind a snow shoveling robot. But a snow exploding robot, I'm not sure if I need one of those. Could probably make do without. Alright. Well, it's going to be a while before we get there with the enchanted silver wire because I have no idea how to get wool weed, unfortunately. What is this no game nonsense, Twitch? Please. I'm sure Water remembered to set a category the last time. Alright, let's go digging in the mine. Ramones, how are you doing today? ¿Cómo se va? J'espère que bien.
Hey there, kitty.
You can't say that, can you? You have to say the whole thing. J'espère que ça va bien. Ou quelque chose comme ça.
Come here.
I just want to pet the cat. Je vais bien. Oh. Je vais mieux. J'étais un peu malade. Pas tellement malade comme des autres. Mais je vais mieux. J'ai mal au gorge. Mais j'ai un peu d'énergie. J'ai réussi encore fois un peu d'énergie. Alright, let's see how she does. I'm hoping we find some gold and some diamonds. That would be lovely. Water, don't tire yourself out too much, but it's lovely to see you. Yeah, I keep thinking, oh, I'm probably all better now, and then realizing, no, actually not quite yet. I wore myself out a little bit yesterday working on stream upgrades. Some parts of it went very well, and some parts of it went not so well. It's been a combination of lots of progress and lots of frustration. I've been working on getting the equipment for mounting the mic boom to the desk, and I've been to 2 hardware stores about that, and at the first one I got a set of objects which created altogether a solution which was too loosey-goosey, not correct. And so I went to another hardware store and I tried again, and I wound up with a solution that was too tight, and the mic was therefore, the boom was therefore not going to be able to swing freely from the at the desk position to the at the keyboard position. So that won't do. That's not great. My voice is starting to go. Took another Advil, had some tea. It's just wonderful. I'm glad that you're getting good care. I'm so glad you're not on your own while trying to heal up. So that's how it's been going with the boom mounting situation. So that will definitely not be installed tomorrow. I installed the monitor mount yesterday, which was very exciting. There were some unforeseen difficulties. We created a sawdust factory in my room and did major desk renovations, but we got it mounted, and that's great. And then I mounted one monitor to the monitor stand, and it went great. And then I went to mount the second monitor, and it did not go great. I'm telling this story for a second time. Apologies to those of you who were here from the beginning, but I know we have some more people here than we had before, so I thought might as well tell the story again. So the second monitor was held on with three screws, 3 of the same, but 3 screws which were of a hexagonal shape but require a hex socket key to turn. Well, I don't have a hex socket key, but we managed to get 2 of them off with needle nose pliers and much difficulty. But the third one, you have to reach all the way down a very long tube of plastic, basically through the pedestal mount in the back to the screw. But there's nothing other than an Allen wrench with a hex socket on the end of it that will fix that. And I do not have an Allen wrench with a hex socket on the end of it. T-minus 10 minutes, thank you very much. Appreciate that. we will not be finishing stream before the ad break. We will continue on a little bit after the ad break. So I'm stuck until I get the right tool. I tried calling customer support for the monitor in case they had any information about what exactly the tool was I was supposed to use for that, because I cannot just ignore the pedestal and mount it on to the best amount because the pedestal is in the way of the best amount. So, and also it's the weekend and I didn't have the car today, so I couldn't go get a tool. But I can take the right key. I can take the screw, one of the two screws that did come out. That's a thing that I can do. All right. I feel like I've been forgetting to do several things, and that is to go to the lower part of town. I didn't do that. And it's 4:50, and I desperately need to do some things in town. Oh no, it's 5 o'clock. Everything's instantly closed. No. Oh, wait. Oh, it's too late.
I can't help but wonder if Natalia would have accused me if Giacomo were still alive. Maybe a woman on her own is an easier target. But then, the fact that it was Natalia feels like even more of a betrayal.
I'm so sorry, Sophia. All I have is soup. I couldn't talk to her from in there. I had to follow her.
Tara?
Oh,
You're sweet.
good question, Tarpov. She probably would have just stood out there waiting for me to come out.
I was happy to take the winter feast off of Sophia's plate. No pun intended. I don't know what Natalia and the rest of them thought would happen. You can't just single someone out like that.
I agree.
Hey, this is just like my dad makes. I mean, it's not as good as his version, but this is the best you can get in Fairhaven.
That's an interesting question, Tarpov. All right. Oh, actually, we need to go home and make something and then come back to the beach. Well, hello. Hello? Oh, he's on the porch. We haven't sat with him on the porch in a while.
There are some crops you can still plant in your regular garden that don't mind the frost. Horseradish and sweet potatoes for starters. You gotta have some respect for plants that are hardy enough to grow in the winter.
So let's talk about that, guys. I was doing an experiment because I'm kind of not looking to continue things with Kim, and yet it still seems to continue. And I resorted to looking online, and it said, in order to break up with somebody, don't talk to them for a few days, and then they'll ask you if you want to break up. And so I did that, and I don't know if you all have noticed, but I haven't talked to Kim in a really long time. And so today I ran across her and I thought, okay, maybe it's not that she's going to come to me and ask if I want to break up. Maybe it's that when I go back to talk to her, she'll say, "Hey, are you sure that you want to still be together, or do you want to break up?" So I thought, well, I'll give it a try. So I spoke with her and she didn't bring it up. So now, I don't know, I may be back to square one. Tara and Kim have not officially split. So yeah, it's a mystery. As I've improved my relationship with the doctor, I've been wondering, is Amira going to at some point ask Tara out? But evidently, either I still haven't improved my relationship with her to that extent, or wait, or um, it says 4.5. So maybe I still haven't improved my relationship with her to the extent that she would ask me out. I think that probably Kai and Giva and Cameron and Amira are at the point where if I weren't with somebody else, they would ask me out. But I think this game just doesn't have, and Wesley, I think this game just doesn't have the mechanics for anything approaching polyamory. Even dating multiple people isn't a thing, to my knowledge, in this game. So that's interesting. But we do not yet have a solution. Isn't Cameron also with someone else? No, he
One
isn't.
sip of lemonade, and I remember Dad bringing Mom and me glasses out in the field. She taught me how to care for seedlings, and her dad taught her. That's how it goes.
And even though there have been whispers about that, there have been whispers about potential relationships between quite a few people. My understanding is that Cameron will not wind up with anyone, whether or not Tara dates him. It's one of my favorite things. Thank you so much, Soundworks. We are going inside, cannot go that way. We are going inside to go downstairs and check on something. And I will get up and walk around and stretch during the ad break. So let's have a look here at what we've been making. All of these lovely magical things. Boost harvest potions. Making good use of the conch shells that we have. I always wish we had more. Let's see. Make some Miracle Grow potion. It's not Ultra Miracle Grow potion, but it's better than nothing. Now let's see if we can't make our... No, we need a topaz. Okay, where is the mining bot? Let's go find the mining bot. We can't. There's 1 minute to the ad break. All right, I'm going to pause and go ahead and take the break. And oh, that sounds delicious, Korako. Grandma made cookies. I love it. What kind of cookies? I will be right back after the ad break, and we will go to the mine and look for the miney bot and some lovely topaz so that we can make a storm. Hello, I am back. How are you all doing? Yeah, I am looking forward to super immunity for a while for you. I enjoyed that very much when I got that opportunity. Let's talk to our little bots here. How are you doing? You are fishy. You need bait. I have no bait for you, little fishy bot. I'm so sorry. Planty bot is doing good. Let's go find Mimey bot. Going to probably be welcome back at 10%. Was it my earbuds are at 10%? I don't know. Let's see if we can find the mining bot. Oh, there you are. Hello. Busy. Okay. Well, we found gold. That's very cool. Gold, silver, copper, iron, sand, clay, coal, 1 ruby, and 1 sapphire. What we were hoping for was probably at higher levels. Let's try and find a topaz, guys. Actually, you know what we'll probably wind up doing is buying a topaz? What do you think? It's too late today, but we could do it next time. The earbud case, I think, is at 0%, but I'm not too worried about that because we are nearly done for today. I actually think it's going to be much more effective for us to just buy a topaz tomorrow from Francis. Thanks for the welcome back, my friend.
It may sound silly, but I'm curious to know what everyone else's familiars are like.
So, I have a question.
We totally need to do a Bring Your Familiar to Coven night. Amira's told me so much about her red fox.
Oh my goodness, they are absolutely on the same page today. I love that. I've heard them say both of those things before. I've never heard them say it at the same time. That's pretty cool. Okay. We've not been doing much of the type of
Between the
magic
bar and our coven,
use
I'm always at home in Fairhaven.
that requires us filling the well, which is
Mind
interesting.
that no one finds your sanctum. It'll be hard to explain that before Otto and his neighborhood watch.
Okay, we need to go water
It may be
plants.
said by some that the Farseer speaks in riddles, but that's only because so much of magic is unknowable, and what we do know is always changing.
So let's go water plants. And I have a question for you all. I don't know if you'll interpret this question in the way that I mean it. I think you probably will. Are any of us streaming tonight? Are any of you planning to stream tonight? And by planning to stream, I mean like practically are already pushing the live button right now. That's my question. All right, let's water those. And these. And we cannot fly home from here. Come on, let's go back. Because if not, I happen to know a place where some of you are already lurking. I love to keep it in community. I kind of love that about us, you know, that so many of us stream. But Tarpov is practically pressing the sleep button. And Constellatio knows how to read my mind. Tara is tired, and I'm tired, and I find Claire Pick's stream super cozy on a Sunday night. So let's head over there. I'm gonna do and this, and hopefully that will work. And we will start a raid. Yes, we've got a raid going on. Okay, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I am super duper excited about the progress I'm making on the stream upgrade that I'm working on. Honestly, I'm even excited about the challenges that I'm facing. I love building things. It's been quite the challenge, and it's tickling my brain in a lot of good ways. It is making my body tired in a lot of not so good ways, but I am making progress. And so I've figured out a way that, worst case scenario, if it makes zero more progress between now and tomorrow at 3 p.m., I will be able to stream after a fashion. Things won't look the same. The camera angles are all weird right now. But I appreciate you all so much. It's been lovely hanging out with you guys. It's always relaxing for me and heartwarming. I know that's it sounds a little overblown in English when I say it, but I just mean you make me feel cozy and happy and good in all the good ways. And I'm so grateful for you all. And we're going to go to another place that makes me feel cozy and relaxed and good in all the lovely ways. Thank you, mods, for your support. Thank you all, everybody, for your support of each other and of me. And I will see you in the Discord. And we'll keep supporting each other and all that good stuff.